welcome to another video, and somebody wants to say hello. So say hello, Nemo. That's just way of saying hello. Uh, yes, I'm kind of in my bathroom. Kind of decided to do a change of scenery from my other videos. That I don't play games. But anyways, that's besides the point. Today, I'm going to say this is a message to Lucasfilms, the people at Lucasfilms, but mainly like Kathleen Kennedy, and how they need to wake up. Uh, Pretty much the direction they've been going, shoving down their ideas, shoving down girl power, shoving down identity politics, blurry down our throats. It's getting on my nerves. It's getting on a lot of people's nerves. It's getting on that Star Wars girl, mindless entertainment. I see reviews, geeks and gamers, D-Day Cobra, and a few other fans of Star Wars nerves. I mean, oh yeah, and before I continue, I feel like I should say that uh, there might be, I might curse a bit more, and I might use some words that may or may not be appropriate for children. So, if you before you guys go any further on into this stream, if you aren't okay with me cursing, or if you're not okay with cursing, at least a lot of cursing, or if you have kids around and you don't aren't okay with some terms I may or may not use, then I understand if you don't want to watch this video. I understand if you dislike this video, but I'm just giving you a heads up in advance. So you can't really get mad at me if I, and well, you can get mad at me, but you can't say, "Oh, you didn't warn me." So, anyways, so when Kathleen Kennedy became president of Lucasfilms, or when she was announced as president of Lucasfilms, it didn't really, it meant nothing to me really. I mean, all I thought was, okay, Lucasfilms needed somebody to take control, be the leader. George Lucas, uh, picked out Kathleen Kennedy. She must be a good choice. So I didn't really care. I honestly didn't really care. I didn't mind Kathleen Kennedy being president of Lucasfilms. Hell, I don't didn't even mind if Jackie Chan was president of Lucasfilms. I don't care who was president of Lucasfilms, as long as they are capable and good at their job to be president. I don't give a damn who was in the president's seat. So at the time, I didn't really care. And then The Force Awakens came out. Big hype, big hype. I watched the movie like 3 times a day. No joke. I liked Rey. Yes, it might have been OP'd. Kylo Ren might have been a rehash of Anakin from Attack of the Clones, being a Darth Vader baby, but I overlooked that. I overlooked a lot of the character's flaws because we still had The Last Jedi, or at the time, whatever episode 8 was going to be announced. I looked past all the flaws. I looked past Rey being a OP Jedi. I looked past Kylo Ren being a baby. And I'm going into my room, Nemo, so you know where. Hi. Okay, so I pretty much looked past all the character errors. And then I didn't really think too much about, oh, there must be like SJW and stuff like that. Even when there were rumors circling around uh uh that not Pin, Finn and Ray, not Finn and Ray, sorry, Finn and Poe were gay. I didn't really think too much in that. I mean, if Finn, yeah, it would. I want to object to seeing gay people in the Star Wars universe, but to be honest, I didn't give a damn about if Finn and Poe did a thing. I didn't really care. I honestly did not give a damn. And, uh, didn't really think too much of it. I didn't put thought into, okay, this might be SJW or whatnot. Mainly because I did what SJW was at the time. And, then Rogue One came out. Another girl lead, practically. I didn't care. I honestly didn't care if the lead was a girl. All I care about if the story was good. Yeah, the Force Awakens might be a rehash of Star Wars, which I'm going to call New Hope Star Wars, because originally it was just called Star Wars. And Rogue One might have been kind of like a filler, but I like Rogue One. Yeah, might not be Jedi. It might be boring to a lot of people because they're no Jedi. I understand that, but I like that. So, The Force Awakens, I really liked. Rogue One, I liked. So when I when when December came last year, with the Last Jedi came out, I was excited. At first, I was saying, "Yeah, this is the best Star Wars movie ever," but then I calmed down after my fandom went down, saying, "You know what? This isn't really the best Star Wars movie ever. It's not the worst, because I always say the worst is the stupid ass holiday special, but it's not even close to being the best." And then Solo Star Wars Story came out, and I actually had overall, I had a fun time overall. Yeah, it was kind of hard to get into whoever the actor who played Han Solo to be Han Solo, because in my mind, Harrison Ford is the only Han Solo. Excuse me, Han Solo. But and the movie was kind of generic. But other than those two things, I had fun with it for the most part. They could have taken out 3 out because she was just annoying. That droid was annoying. And even then, they were making a big deal saying, "Oh, that droid is a girl." First off, bitch, she is not a girl. Because droids are gender neutral. It's okay to say, "Oh, she or he," but don't fool yourself into saying that she's L3 is a girl, that 3PO is a boy, that R2 is a boy, if Chopper is a fucking boy. No, the genders are, droids are fucking gender neutral, damn it. I don't know why, guys, so, oh, guys, sorry. Need to go down, But, yeah, I mean, I, and like Jeremy from Geeks Gamer said, the problem isn't the problem technically did not really, well, I'm kind of like rewording his words, but different words, same meaning. That technically the problem that the fans are having is not The Last Jedi. That's pretty much where you can debatably say that's where the problem started, was around The Last Jedi, but The Last Jedi is not a problem. It's okay if you dislike it. It's okay if you liked it. It's okay to debate on why it's a good movie, why it's a bad movie, blah blah blah. Kind of like how in the old days, before Disney took over Lucasfilms, there were half the fandom that disliked the prequels, other half that liked the prequels. I was kind of like in between. But even those debates were okay. Like Jeremy said, those debates were actual Star Wars fans. Debates now between where fans literally insult each other, pretty much calling sexist, racist, middle-aged white men, overweight white men, 30 blur blower, who purposely goes out of the way to insult other fans who dislikes The Last Jedi.
The Force Awakens, Rogue One, Solo Star Wars Story. Trying to make them feel bad for not liking those movies are stupid and immature and need a dose of growing up to do. I mean, I got this one friend who is like a brother to me. And sorry if you're watching this. He on my stream, so saying pretty much, oh, I don't like. He pretty much said, oh, I don't like Minecraft. I prefer you not watching Minecraft. Stream Minecraft. And as much as I love him as a brother, I can't really. I'm not gonna really stop streaming Minecraft only just because he just like finds it boring. Because I feel like that would be insensitive to other my other subscribers who likes Minecraft if I only stopped doing Minecraft for just one person. But he was saying, my point is, bring him into it. He was saying that he finds Minecraft boring. And yeah, he disliked it because he found Minecraft boring. But I don't care. I don't really care if you like dislike the video and you because you dislike uh the content or something I said. I'm not gonna be a big baby saying, "Oh, you're stupid," blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go out of my way of insulting you. I don't want to be like Kathleen Kennedy, Ryan Johnson, a lot of people at Lucasfilms who goes oh who goes around bashing people who dislikes their content. I'm not gonna be like this YouTuber who I dislike called the Wild War Cry. Because there's been a few times where he has gotten dislikes that he went out and insulted those people's pretty much saying fuck you blah 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 blah. Which I really don't have any respect for that guy, at least not in the moment. Uh Sorry, that's my cat still. I'm trying to find the right words. I'm trying to mentally calm myself down and find the right words. Pretty much the situation at Lucasfilms is that the reason why there's like this mini feud between fans and stuff around the time the Last Jedi came out is not because it's not really because we dislike it or liked it. It's okay. I don't think that's even the problem. It's the fact that people at Lucasfilms can't accept criticism. People at Lucasfilms bashing fans who dislike The Last Jedi, who dislikes Solo Star Wars Story. But mainly The Last Jedi, like with... Hold on. Nemo, get out of there. But... like with Ryan Johnson, acting like it's a good movie. I mean, okay, I should take the back. It's acting like The Last Jedi is the perfect movie. Some can say it's a good movie, and I respect that. Some can say that it's one of the worst movies of all time. I respect that. I think it's like like it can. Like I said again, not the worst, because the worst is the holiday special. But I like Revenge of the Sith. Actually, no, I take it back. I like I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. There's some people who likes it as well. There's other people that dislikes Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I'm talking about the movie, not exactly the game, even though I like the game too, but I'm talking about the movie. I'm not gonna go out their way. I'm not gonna go out my way, sorry, to bash those fans. Say, oh, you're stupid. You're lame. You aren't a true Star Wars fan if you dislike this movie. I'm not gonna just I'm not gonna go out pretty much belittle you if you have a different opinion about me. Yeah, I might say, oh, I think that ideal is stupid, and I'll explain why. But I'm not exactly calling you stupid. I'm just saying that I feel like your opinion is stupid. But I'm not going to say, oh yeah, you're stupid for having that opinion. Because everybody is entitled to their opinions. And then Kathleen Kennedy is trying to gender lies the Force saying the Force is female. OMG, which is bullshit. Everybody knows that the Force is gender neutral, just like the X Force is gender neutral, because saying X Men is sexist. And yes, that's supposed to be a reference to Deadpool too. But and then yeah, I get why a lot of people dislike Rey, because there was like no character development in The Last Jedi. She's OP as hell, blur 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 blur. We are no, I'm gonna take that back. I'm not gonna use Rey because there's a lot of people who like Rey. Rose Tico. I didn't mind Rose Tico even though she couldn't use better writing. But yeah, she's not the worst character. But she's one of the most disliked characters in the Star Wars history. And yes, some fans attack Kelly Marie Tran just because she played a role, which in my opinion, those are not true fans of Star Wars. Because you don't go out of their way to bash the actors who played that role if you dislike that actor. I mean, that character. It's okay to bash the actor. If you want to bash anyone, then bash who pretty much related to that character, then bash the person who made that character. In this case, Ryan Johnson. Plus, some fans has enough reasons to bash Ryan Johnson too, outside of Rosico. But we, us fans don't dislike us fans don't dislike Rose Tico because she has a vagina. Because look at Anakin. Look at Jar Jar Binks. There's a lot of people who dislike them. And they have dicks. And yeah, sorry for the language barrier. Again, I mentioned this earlier in the video that I'm going to use some terms or language that might not be appropriate for kids. So this is just a reminder. Anyways, we don't like that pink hair, purple hair girl lady in the Last Jedi. We don't dislike Rose Tico or Padme having some haters to her. We okay. I'm going to say I'm going to keep it to Rose Tico on that purple hair lady in the Last Jedi. We don't hate them because they have vaginas. It has nothing to do with the gender of their characters. It has to do with how they're written and their character development. They're horrible characters. I mean, Rose Tico is not really a horrible character because she still has big potential, but they are written poorly. At first, Ahsoka was like one of the most hated characters, but in time and over the 5 seasons she was on the Clone Wars, she became one of the most hated characters to one of the most beloved. And she's a girl. Luke Skywalker is a guy, and everybody likes him. Anakin Skywalker is a guy, and not everybody likes Anakin Skywalker, but they do like Darth Vader. That Star Wars girl says that her favorite character is Anakin, because he went to the dark side, had to face his demons, and then he came out as a hero, ultimately the victor, the ultimate hero, practically. Was I respect her reasoning, why she likes Anakin. But and now everybody likes the Anakin half to Darth Vader. I didn't really like Anakin in episode 2 because he was too whiny. I didn't like Anakin in The Phantom Menace because he was just annoying. I did like Anakin in the Clone Wars series, both series, and I liked Anakin in Revenge of the Sith as well. And I'm hoping to see the Ghost Anakin, Hayden Christensen, come back to do Anakin as Force Ghost in The Last Jedi. I mean, not The Last Jedi. Star Wars Episode 9, A New Dawn. I'm going to keep calling it Star Wars Episode 9, Star Wars Episode 9, A New Dawn, until we get an official title for that movie. But anyways, we didn't dislike Ahsoka at first because she didn't have a dick. We don't fans who dislike Rose Tico doesn't like her because she doesn't have a dick. The purple hair lady, I'm one of those fans who dislikes that purple hair lady in The Last Jedi. We don't dislike her because she doesn't have a dick. It's because poor writing in the last two cases. Poor character development or poor representation. That's a better word if I'm going to bring Ahsoka. Poor representation. But like with Ahsoka, I believe Rose Tico has the potential to be one of the most beloved characters. One of the most beloved female characters, if you want to put gender into this. But shoving your SJW, pandering to SJWs, shoving your political views, and stuff like that. But shoving all those thoughts down our throat is part of the reason why us fans are getting so turned off from Star Wars. And like Jeremy from Geeks Gamer said, 2019, just like 2 months. Hey, how you doing? Which is in like 2 months. It's a big year for Star Wars, cause there's that Star Wars park, Star Wars Land, and Stop Scratching Boy. It's that Star Wars Land that's coming out on Disney in 2 months. Well, not in 2 months, but next year. And then there's Star Wars Episode 9 that's coming out next year. So if Lucasfilms doesn't get their shit together, then the chances of Episode 9 or the chances of the box office for Solo Star Wars story happening will repeat itself in Episode 9. And I don't want to see that because I love Star Wars. I just want to see Lucasfilms getting their crap together. Because right now, the way they are handling things, they're turning away fans. And will I see Episode 9 in theaters? I don't know. Most likely. Knowing me, because I always said, if I was Superman, Star Wars would be my kryptonite. I'm Superman, Star Wars is my kryptonite. Hold on, Nemo. Come on, Nemo, I thought you ate plastic. Sorry, hold on. Don't scare me like that, Nemo. Sorry, I thought my cat ate plastic. But, yeah, I just don't want to see Star Wars fail, but at this rate that they're going, the direction that they're going, bashing fans who dislike their products, and keep on shoving down SJW, pandering to SJWs, pandering their political thoughts down our throats with these movies and TV shows. And I'm talking about Resistance right now. Yeah, then Star Wars Episode 9 is gonna be a repeat of what happened to Solo Star Wars story. I don't want that to happen. And people thought Star Wars was invincible. Well, yeah, see the box office numbers for Solo Star Wars story. That's the lowest box office numbers, I think, in Star Wars history. But if you're just talking about the 4 Star Wars movies that's been out so far, in terms of the Disney world, which is The Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo Star Wars story. Solo Star Wars story is the lowest grossing Star Wars movie so far because the people at Lucasfilms cannot handle criticism. of their product. And in this scenario, their product that they can't handle criticism well to is The Last Jedi. And I don't really exactly. There's only a very few times when I went out of my way to bash people. But in this scenario, I'm not trying to bash Lucasfilms per se. I realize I kind of did a lot of bashing in this video, but that's not what I set out to do. That's not what I set out to do. In this scenario, I just want this video is like the main purpose for this stream is hopefully to see have people at Lucasfilms look at this stream and then hopefully get them thinking at the very least, saying, okay, what have we done something? Because Phil TMNT is not the only fan who's been saying this, who's been complaining. It's supposed about the same thing. What are we doing wrong? And that's my whole intention of this video. Just stop, Lucasfilm, stop bashing fans who dislikes your products. Accept responsibility for your actions without bashing us fans. And actually listen to us fans more because a lot of people, including me, wants an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. And I want an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie where it doesn't shove down SJW thoughts. SAW ideals, political ideas, your personal ideas down our throat like constant. And one of my favorite parts to Solo Star Wars story, because this is how I and a lot of fans feel towards to Lucasfilms right now, and probably Bob Iger too, about how Lando was saying, hey, I'm going to check on the other people. Just yell if you need anything. And then L3 said, George writes. And then Lando just rolled his eyes. And I was saying in my head, yes! Yes! They even have a phone screen! Yes, that's pretty much what I was saying in my head. I try to remember. I was saying, yes! Yes! That's a slap to the face to Lucasfilms! Hell yes! So, pretty much that's the reason why that part of the movie was my favorite, because it was slapped to the face to Lucasfilms. But anyways, that's pretty much how I've... And I'm not really exactly mad. I'm more like disappointed. Disappointed in the direction Lucasfilms is going at. And I want it to go better. I want people to see Star Wars Episode 9. A New Dawn. I'm going to keep on saying that until Episode 9 gets an official title with New Dawn. Lucasfilms, make sure to give me the credit if you go with that idea. Anyways. Thank you for watching the stream. Please subscribe to everybody that was in this stream, and may the force be with you.